my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwashindara Layemi, and it's so nice to have you back on this YouTube channel where I talk about faith, career, relationships, lifestyle, and every other good stuff. If this is your first time, thank you. Endeavor to check other videos on this channel. I promise you're going to enjoy them. And don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe. And after subscribing, press the notification bell so that whenever a new video comes out, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you stay long enough to hear all the juicy stuff I have to share, and then I hope that you share with another person. So today I'm going to be talking about things that you should not say to newly engaged couple. Like if you have a newly engaged person in your midst, in your circle, be very careful of the things you say. And I'm not oblivious of the fact that a lot of times these conversations or these things come out from a place of love. But I want you to know, this is the disclaimer. When you want to talk to someone, understand the relationship you have, understand the timing, and know the voice you use to talk. Like you can really mean something really good for someone, but the way at which you served it to the person, the way at which you relate with that person will make the person to be able to read meaning to whatever you say. For example, you can mean so well to someone, you can really be telling someone what really matters to the person's life, but the way at which you said it or the words you used can make the person to see it another way, and then you'll be like, oh, I only meant good, but the person saw it as somewhat insultive or not necessary. Do you understand? So even if some of these things I'm going to be saying come from a place of love, but the person who you're saying it to, most times they're already filled with, okay, for example, you're telling someone who already knows they're fat, and that self-esteem issue of being fat, you're telling the person is fat. You could say, oh, I was only telling her the truth. Oh, I was only making a mistake. But you're stating the obvious. You're saying something that she's probably battling with. At that point, she doesn't even need to say it because it's obvious enough. She knows. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's just a disclaimer. That's just like a preamble. I understand that some of these things I'm going to be saying might come from a place of love. Not all of them might come from a place of love. But you need to understand also that you need to watch time. The person might not be in a good state. You need to also watch the way you say it, where you say it, and how you say it. Those things are very important. So if you know you want to listen to these things I have to say so that you don't make that mistake, so that you become conscious not to say these exact words or other words to a newly engaged person later in future or going forward, then sit back, take a snack, or grab a cup of tea or coffee or juice and enjoy watching. So the first thing I'm going to say is stop saying bad things. Like, you'll be surprised that, okay, yes, really, you're not supposed to say bad things to anybody. But a lot of people say very bad things like, oh, you're fat, I hope you're going to slim down before you get wedded. Or, I really don't like this ring. I'm going to say that in another sentence, that's another story. But stop saying bad things to people. You already see that some things are not working out well. You don't have to now say it. Oh, this is your very wicked father, I hope he's going to be at your wedding. You'll be surprised at the kind of things that people ask people when they get engaged. Do not say these things. Even to people naturally, do not say these things. They are very wrong. Yeah. Saying I don't understand. So what's the information for? Right? What are they supposed to the information to do? This information you're sharing now, what are they supposed to do? What are you telling them now? Are they supposed to go and list their diary? What? So be careful what you say to people and stop saying bad things to them. Stop saying things that are not necessary. Stop saying things that they don't want to know or they don't want to hear about. Or stop saying things that they're already even thinking about. For example, you see someone who has a very tough father, you're wondering, hope your father didn't agree to marry this, but you thought that has already engaged you. Really, they're already sad about it. Why are you reminding them again? And then if you're not in that relationship, what kind of relationship you have with that person also? If you're very close to the person, oh, I don't expect you to have that kind of question with that person like that. Do you understand? But then if you're close to the person, also know how to say these things. I won't make the person feel very hot and start thinking about it. Another thing that you shouldn't say is, oh, I wasn't invited to your proposal. Hello, if it was a surprise proposal, in my own case, it was a surprise proposal. How was I supposed to know I'm supposed to invite you? Was I supposed to say, oh babe, do you want to invite you? Want to propose? Please make sure you invite this person. I didn't even tell this guy who to invite or who not to invite, because I didn't even know when I was going to get proposed to. So am I supposed to start giving names to, okay, so that day you're going to propose to me, these are the people that you must invite, unless they will not be friends with me again. Who cares about your friendship? So you need to really stop saying these words, even though you're just saying it as a joke. Oh, you didn't call me, it's just a joke, right? But then the person probably won't see that as that's a joke, or the person will probably be thinking you're oh man, you must have think you're very important, right? If you are so important to that person, you're really important to that person, don't you think you'll be invited? What if the girl really wants a very silent and quiet, intimate proposal? What if she really doesn't want anybody to be there? Like, stop saying the words, oh, I wasn't invited to your proposal. Now I did not come to the proposal end. Like, really, really, like, we really need to listen to what we are saying and just know how to say some things to people, especially when people are having fun. Especially people are like, when they just get to a particular stage in their life and they're just trying to like swallow up the whole emotions with being in that stage, and then all you can do is to just come with your unnecessary or unsolicited words. Shush. Like, rather shush. Another statement like I get people really say, not even to myself, I've heard someone say to another person is, I can't believe you're getting married. Like I said earlier, I know that some of this might come from a place of love. Some of these might be harmless conversations or harmless words or harmless statements. But sometimes it doesn't just come out well. So before you speak, before you talk out of excitement, or before you speak a statement that will really keep ringing in the person's head, just calm down and just think about it again. I can't believe you're getting married. As what now? No, as what? Like, the person is not going to marry in this life, or the person is not qualified to have somebody that would like the person, or what exactly is your reason for saying that? Like, I understand the place of, oh my god, like, really, this is happening. Do you get? Yes, I understand that point, but also, like I said, understand the timing and the relationship you have with that person. Do you get? Let's not be sound like, because now that this word that I said I heard down from, I've heard someone say it to another person. Do you get? Some other few people have said it to me, but I didn't take it serious. But when they said, I remember when someone said it to that person, and then it felt like a beef. It felt like bad belly. Do you understand? So also very careful of this statement. I can't believe you're getting married. Like, whether you believe or you don't believe, it doesn't change the fact that I'm getting married to the love of my life. So shush. Like, I didn't want to be ashy with this in this video, but really, like, we really need to watch what we say. Girls especially, ladies especially, those are the ones that have issues with. Like, guys, they don't have issues. Guys, they don't have issues. They just come argue. People even can drink to celebration so that the girl said yes. But ladies, they will carry it on their head like 1 million naira project, like Shuku. Like, you don't want to even understand. Another thing is, I don't think I like, like, it's not about you, it's about the bride. So keep your like to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Like, you don't think you like some things at the proposal, keep it to yourself. You don't think you like something that is happening during the wedding planning, keep it to yourself. You don't think you like the ring, you don't think you like how your engagement proposal and everything went to, keep it to yourself, and that's some period. Like, really, you don't like it, so who cares? Do you know what's part? The person that I'm talking about, like the bride or the new engaged person, they're most likely also not like those things. And then you're now beginning to make it obvious that, okay, she should really see reasons why she should not like her engagement, or she see reasons why she should not like some things. Do you get? Just ignore it. Oh, I didn't like the shirt your fiance for. That's not your business. Oh my god, I didn't like the nails that you fixed. That is not your business. Keep it to yourself. Yes, like, let's stop being very insensitive. I understand that you're entitled to your opinion, but let's stop being insensitive with words. Be very careful of how you place your words and how you say it and when you say it and who you say it to. Do you understand? Like, I don't like your ring, I don't like your, I don't think I like, you don't link, you don't like, that is your business. I'm sorry if I'm sounding very harsh, but really, stop these words. Like, stop it. It's not necessary. We don't want to hear. Keep it to yourself. Now, when you're going to the wedding planning process, like, they're still engaged couples, right? Words like, oh god, I feel so broke, or I'm broke because I spent so much at your wedding, or I'm broke because I spent so much time, or I missed my test because I was planning your wedding, I was planning your proposal and all of that. Like, I mean, it feels like you're making yourself look so good, and also making it look as if you've gotten the award of best friend of the year. Like, I mean, the times where I've really spent so much at some friends' wedding and really affected my finance for the month, and I just tell another friend that, oh my god, I feel so broke because I spent so much at this person's wedding. But there's no need of saying it to the bride, like, to her face, like, oh my god, I could have been richer, but then because I spent so much at a wedding. Like, during my proposal, my best friend did a lot, and she went extra mile to actually get something for me, and it was really stressful on her part and also money consuming. But like, she didn't even, till today, she has still not told me what happened. It was my fiance that said it because he was involved in the process. At the point, she had even given up to say, don't worry, don't get this emotion. Like, no, I know how important this is to her and I must get it. Like, those are friends, right? And she didn't even have to tell me. Till today, she has still not told me what went wrong, like what happened during that period. But it was the one that told me that, oh, this girl really went out and beyond for you. Please, you really need to appreciate her. So, I mean, she didn't have to come and meet me to say, oh my god, my last 10,000 naira. I mean, that's not the amount she spent, but like, my last 10,000 naira, I spent it on trying to get you a pair of shoes. Or Do you get? I'm trying to get you a makeup artist. It's not necessary. Keep those information to yourself. You know what? You're going to even be appreciated, but the moment you say it out, that's all. That's all. Like, you just lose the appreciation and the respect that you're supposed to have gotten. So keep it to yourself. You are doing it unto our Father. Do it as unto the Lord. Do it like you're doing it unto our Father in heaven, and you will get your reward in due time. Another person, when I was talking to and I was telling someone about like things I've done for friends when you're getting married and kind of miles I've gone for friends, I was just telling the neutral person, and she was like, don't worry, these people might never really want to come back to really appreciate you. Another person is going to raise people up during your wedding planning time to help you, because he knows that you have helped other people. So that's just the same thing. The fact that you went out and beyond for this friend doesn't mean that tomorrow she really want to pay you back. During your own wedding, during your own proposal, she might not even be interested, or she might even be in a position where she cannot even help. What do you do about that? But God is going to use another person to help you. So rather than you getting your reward in earth, getting your rewards on earth by telling you what, blowing your trumpet and letting everybody tell you thank you, I know wait till heaven where God is going to reward you. Doesn't that make sense? But really, like, stop saying things like that. Like, you like stop showing how much you sacrificed. Just make something a success. Don't say it to the person's face. It's not necessary. Keep it to yourself. Like, you'll be surprised. A lot of people do this. And it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Another thing is asking like very personal questions, like are you sure it's the one? Are you sure you're doing the right thing? I mean, these are conversations that you can ask when like when there's a relationship with you and the person and all of that. But also, you also have to know the time when you're asking this question, like, oh God, are you sure it's the one? Are you sure you're not making the right choice? Are you sure you're not getting married too early? Are you sure this year? I mean, they are unsure about a lot of things. So you bringing it up to their face can really make them sad and not make them to enjoy that moment of being engaged. So just wait for them. I know, like I said things that you should not tell newly engaged. Now, there's some conversations that you would have to see as time goes on. Do you understand? But you should not say those things at that point when they just got engaged. Like some days after they just got engaged, let them enjoy that euphoria of, oh, I'm just engaged, and let that smile that they had when they got engaged, let it keep being on their face. Don't now come and spoil it with a lot of thoughts process and everything that they even forget to enjoy that moment. Like the years later, they can't even remember what it felt like being engaged. No. Very conscious about things like this. Oh, are you sure it's the one? Are you sure you're going to lose weight before your wedding day? Are you sure? Keep it to yourself. It's not necessary. Yes. So I mean, I didn't want to be too harsh at this this talk, but it's very necessary that, I mean, we talk about it and we tell you things that you should not tell anyone that is just newly engaged. And like I always say, these are things that I've heard people say beside me, or some things that people have also said to me, and I'm like, nah, this is not necessary. Like, this is not necessary. So just keep calm and stop telling people these things. Yes, let's say I forget another one, like I didn't even write it down, I just remembered what someone said to me now. Another one is, when they just get engaged, stop bothering them about wedding details. So when is the wedding? So when is the date? So have you chosen a date? So what's the color? So stop it. So am I going to be in your bridal train? So am I going to be, stop it. Like, do you have enough information to process? Like, I just got engaged in less than 24 hours. You're asking me about the wedding date. Even if I was already planning a wedding, do I tell you that I want to tell you? If I wanted to tell you, you don't have to ask me if I tell you. Like, so stop it. And then when they're not like this, you will start bombarding them with information and all of that. Like, even though it comes from a place of love, stop it. Like, stop bombarding them with wedding details and all that. Start telling them, when you start planning, you have to start planning a wedding 7 months before this thing. You have to start doing wedding counseling. Like, they don't need all those. When they need, they will come and meet you to ask you. Do you understand? So just keep short. I mean, I know that later on you have to tell them some things that you think might be of help to them, but not when there's still an inferior of being engaged and all that. And just so you know, a lot of, the one that's going to be telling them all these things. Like, a lot of more people are going to be gisting them. So imagine someone saying this, someone saying that. Like, I used to also do this. Let me be very truthful. So whenever my friends get engaged, I would say, oh, my sister is selling bridal gowns, please come and buy. But now, like, I can see it, and some of them will not answer me. I'll really get angry, like, oh, so you're giving me money to buy 45 years Ashwebi, and I'm telling my sister is selling gown, you can not come and buy my sister's gown. But really, like, more than 20 people to have told them that. So how do they even go by yours? Like, how do they even support you? How do they follow yours? Because people are also telling, a lot of people are also being in that DM. Now that I'm in that shoe, I can see that this is the reason why this person did not probably answer me. Because a lot of people who have messaged me, oh, the person that did my cake is very good, I can tell her to do yours. Tell you that I don't have a baker. So really, like, you really need to be careful about what you say to people. please be careful what you say to people. Like, this is a very emotional thing, and there's a lot of thoughtfulness, a lot of thinking is going on and all of that. So you don't want to spoil someone's mood, whatever you say. You don't want to be in someone's bad book because of some insensitive statement you made, and you probably have gone and you just felt like it's nothing, but that person is a whole lot. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope you take note of some of these things and don't try to another person. You have learned, you have heard about it now from a newly engaged person. Go and say no more. Don't do it again to another person. Yeah, we are forgiving you now, but don't do it again, because if you do it again, you will not be forgiven this time around. All right, thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know let me know something I said today that you felt that, oh, this is so necessary. And you can also add some things that, yes, that you also feel like no one should be saying that they've said to you. Also add it and let us all learn from you. And the next time you see me or you watch me or we sit together, remain blessed. I love you. Bye.